speaker is a marketing strategist at Search Interactions. He's lived in England and Israel and is now in Kansas City, Missouri with his wife, his 3 children, a cat, and a dog. So he said MozCon is the best sleep he's gotten in years. And tonight he's going to talk about, well, you'll see when he gets out here, and let's give him a very warm applause to give him plenty of time to get out here. Everyone, please welcome Yosef Silver.
In 2 days, it will be 6 months since I broke my leg roller skating. This wasn't the sort of break you could slap on a cast and tell me to be on my way. I displaced my ankle so badly, it pointed 90 degrees to the left. When they moved me for x-ray, the pain was so severe that I could not see. I broke my tib, my fib, and my ankle, and I needed surgery so that a 12-inch plate and 15 screws could hold my leg together. The next day, my 7-year-old was in a car crash. He walked away without a scratch, very much due to the fact that my wife is a certified car seat technician, so he was in a 5-point harness. We're not going to let him sit in a booster until he's a teenager. After 4 days, I came home from hospital. No more morphine, no more nurse on call. My brother-in-law flew out from LA to help us while we adjusted for this new normal. We extended his flight twice, and eventually he had to go home to his wife and children, and I lay in bed, inept. I would cry at night because I couldn't make it up the stairs to read the kids a bedtime story, and for the next 5 weeks I lay in bed under instructions from the doctor not to stand up at all unless the house was on fire and I had to get out. I prayed to become partially weight-bearing. I wondered if there was any point in prayer anymore. My splint came off and my 45 stitches got pulled out one by one. And I waited. I just waited for my bone to heal. Week 5 sucks. The 5-week slump, as it's known, pushes some people to antidepressants, others to alcohol or strictly legal medical marijuana. It's lonely. I didn't really want to be around anyone. I didn't want to talk about my leg anymore. I just wanted this whole ordeal to be over. And as much as I was struggling, asking my friends to hang out with me, asking my friends to help me stand, to help me shower, everything was 10 times harder for my wife. The burden of responsibility of keeping our family functioning was on her shoulders. And it was just a struggle. I repeated my mantra, this too shall pass. But with every doctor's visit, I was told I needed more time. This too shall pass, very, very slowly. I found myself answering questions like, Daddy, why did that lady cut your underwear off you? Remembering my son was in the room when they prepped me for surgery. My 4-year-old's face when she saw me hooked up to the IV and the monitors was so full of fear, I don't think I'll ever forget it. And our 3-year-old still climbs into bed with me and pets my leg and says, Daddy, are you better now? Is your leg better now? When I thought that things couldn't get any worse at all, the medical bill started arriving. My medical expenses exceed $15,000. To this day, I'm kind of scared to open the mail because there's always another bill that they forgot the first time around. Next up, my wife's hours got cut. We counted our blessings that she still had a job. We knew that it could have been worse. And I was able to start physical therapy. I was allowed to put just 20 pounds of weight on my left leg, and we worked on increasing my range of motion from the teeny 7 degrees that I was able to move my leg. I knew that I should have been really excited about this next stage of my healing. I should have been excited about the road to recovery, but it just felt demoralizing. It felt like my road to recovery had just gotten longer. I felt like I had to climb Everest in flip-flops. At week 10, I got fired. I got fired with some vague explanation about my inability to travel, fired by a friend who promised me that we were in this for the long run. But just a few weeks later, I was told I could weight bear as tolerated. This meant I could learn to walk again. When I heard these words, I felt an emotion so strong that I didn't know what to do with it. The day felt brighter, the light felt warmer. And yet, I didn't really understand. You want me to walk on my broken leg? It's in that moment that I decided that I don't have a broken leg anymore. I have a new leg. I have a new lease on life. I will walk again with crutches and supports for now, and with time, I will stand tall and proud on my new leg, and I will walk and I will run, and I'm grabbing this shitstorm of you with both hands, and nothing's gonna stop me. I'll never lose a job for breaking a limb again because I opened my own company. As I lay in bed for weeks on end, I repeated my mantra, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. The winter turned to spring, the weather got warmer, and it was hard to imagine walking again, let alone walking across this stage. But maybe that's exactly why I had to break my leg. Maybe I had to break my leg to become a business owner and take control of my destiny. Thank you.
So I know we're all super glad to see Yosef walking. And I think we can all agree that he is never allowed to roller skate again. There's just a blanket rule that we're making. So our next